Hey boys and girls, it's Mr. Griffin here, and we're just going to be going over some piano. All right. Well, the first thing we want you to know is that we can find the C anywhere on the piano. Here's a C, 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 C. Those are all C's, and we can find those by finding the two black keys. There's a little rhyme we can follow. Two black keys falls to C. Two black keys falls to C. Two black keys falls to C. Okay, so you have your C. And these are the different octaves. We've learned about the octaves, the 8 notes, but we'll talk about that more too. All right. So we're going to be making sure we can find C everywhere. If we can do that, it's going to make your piano program a lot easier that you're going to do on the C&G Music channel. Okay. So the first thing we're going to talk about again is we talked about the treble. So that would be your right hand with the piano. Okay. And you're going to be seeing something that looks like this, going from C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. All right. And that's going to be your piano, your first lesson. Okay. Just learning where the notes are. Okay. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. All right. And here we have middle C. Okay, we're kind of in this range. We're in the middle of the piano, right? So the treble notes are kind of those higher notes. So I'll just do a little demonstration. You have these. Okay. So if I was doing the higher notes, I could just do something like. Okay. So you see those, you're hearing those higher pitch sounds, right? Way up here, way up here. Okay, you got those higher pitch sounds. That's your treble. Now your bass hand is like this down here, right? This is your bass notes. It's a low note, way low. Low notes way down there. Okay, so if we can put them together. We could have a bass, your bass hand looks like that little C, right? You put them together, you could do a little blues thing. My bass hand is in the left, and then my treble in the right. So you can go on and on with that. That's a little blues, kind of a little blues, 12-bar blues there that I was doing. So that's your treble hand up here, your right hand doing the higher notes, and your bass is in your left hand on the piano. Now you can find all this, of course, at cngmusic.com. So you can go over there and go to the cngmusic.com channel. That's Mr. Cassidy and Mr. Griffin's channel. And we're going to be kind of all the stuff that we're doing on the videos. It's going to be, there's going to be things that you can practice on there. So that would be good if you can get on there. And we also talked about sharp and flat notes. Remember in the other lesson too, we were talking about the cymbals. So if we have a sharp note, let's say we have a C. There's our C right there. I want to sharpen it. I just go up a half step. Do you hear the change? Now I'm going half steps all the way up the piano right now if I want to go half steps. So I'm just following half steps right now. So this is just C and then a sharp. Okay. So the sharp note kind of looks like the hashtag, and you see the picture here of the sharp note, okay, the sharp symbol. And then the flat is going to be like this. Let's say we have a note like G. Here's a G. We flatten it, we go down just a half step. Could do it up here too in a different octave. This is another G. Did you hear the change? It goes down, kind of down in pitch, right? You can. I'm just going down half steps right there. Those are all half steps all the way down. Okay. So you have your sharp notes, you have your flat notes. Okay, and you can see the symbols there. All right. Now we also talked about your C scale, right? So that's going to be the first step in learning the piano, just knowing your C scale. So starting on a C note, we find 2 black keys, falls to the C. And we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And actually, a lot of singing, a lot of people that play the piano, they become pretty good singers because you're getting a lot of the tones are already there for you. A lot of the pitch is already there on the piano. So you can do, and we've done the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, right? So that's kind of, these things all tie together, right? So the C scale, that's what it looks like. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So it's kind of in the ballpark of the alphabet, but not quite, okay, because it changes a little bit, right? So what we're going to do is eventually we're going to have you reading the notes, and you can match them up with the piano notes. Now, some people, you can play by ear, just listening to the sound of the piano. Some people play like that, and other people, they might play by looking at the music and reading the notes. Like you can see here, you can see the C scale right here that's showing, okay? Okay, so some people might play by ear, like for example, Billy Joel, he's a guy, he could read the music and he could play by ear. So that's Billy Joel's Piano Man, and he wrote that song in the years and years ago, in the 1970s, 80s, around that time. And that's somebody that can play by ear, and he can read the music, but most of the time he was listening to the music more so. It's good to know both if you can do both and read the music. And it's a good place to start, reading the music, learning the theory of it, and then you can kind of start making stuff up on your own like the blues players did. So you can see that, once you get really good at it, it's kind of like a puzzle. You're putting the puzzle together, but you got to start really small. Just start with just basic pieces, and then this will all come eventually. This is where I started too, back when I was 7 or 8 years old and starting piano. It all started right there with the C scale. I practiced this and practiced this over and over. Okay, so that's a good place to start. We're going to be continuing on from there. Nice job today, boys and girls, and we're going to get into some other videos next time. Remember, go to the website, CNG Music. You can start practicing. There's basic piano, there's basic notes, and then there's some advanced piano and other things on there that we're going to get into later. All right, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time.